Sunday evening, Glock hit 6. DC Wolf grabbed the mic, spit them Auburn tricks. War Eagle chant echo through the mix. On that YouTube channel, Valve Sports, get your fix. Huddle up, game day replays. Highlights on deck, watch them Tigers amaze. From the field to the court, stories that blaze. DC Wolf's got the scoop, so tune in, press play. Huddle up, game day replays. Highlights on deck, watch them Tigers amaze. From the field to the court, stories that blaze. DC Wolf's got the scoop, so tune in, press play. Auburn addicts, every move, every play. DC Wolf got the news, best believe what he say. Sunday evening 6, catch the live display. War Eagle in the house, show him the way. Recaps and stats, breakdown so neat. From the fans in the stands to the players in cleats. Orange and blue, we never face defeat. Sunday night swag can't be beat. DC Wolf, he's the GOAT, no debate. All the big plays, and on tape. From Tumor's Corner to Jordan Harrier Gate. Auburn reigns supreme, checkmate. Got the interviews, got the insider's view. When it's Sunday at 6, Wolf's go come through. For the fans and the fam, it's a Bama coup. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew grew. Smashing that subscribe, Wolf's crew grew.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. And you are in Auburn News Today, aka Have You Heard, man? And I got my crew in today. I got my man Nick Frazier from the Water Cooler Talk Sports. Man, hit that Coolest Pod 23, man. Go on, man. Hit that thing. Hit subscribe, man. Got to get 1,000, man, for my man Nick Frazier from Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. And my man Auburn Tez from its SE season. Well, we have these, man. We have these every week on this SE season, man. These, and we're gonna review this, man. This is from Tez's channel, man. He posts these every week, man. And it's interactive and live, man. You can like see him move the icons while we doing the show, man. This is incredible, dog. Y'all gotta check that out, man. So, Nick, how you doing? I got my boys in the house, man.
I'm doing great, man. You're doing good. Can't complain. Doing good.
Tez, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great. Feel like a winner. Feel like a winner.
All right, man. We're gonna challenge that in a minute. All right, so let's get started. Let's get it. Tez, give me some positives from the game, man. Give me your positives.
We won.
Show our positive. Yes, that's a good one.
Indy face. We won. Man, defense played well, man. Defense played well. Defense played amazing. The biggest positive, man, what I've been thinking about since that win is Alex, bro. Words can't express how happy I am to see him go out there and go 6 for 6. Even kicking, in the wind and the rain, still being perfect like that. That right there just kind of warmed me. I'm just so happy for that kid, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm just happy to get a win overall.
Yes, sir. What about you, Nicholas? Nick did the show. You know what I'm saying? Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? What you got on it, Nick, man?
Man. No, I'm just happy Auburn found a way to win the game. That's it. I mean, ain't nothing else. I mean, we can always talk about other stuff that's going on and things and stuff like that. But Auburn found a way to win. And that's always one of my keys, one of Nick's talking points before the game happened, man. Find a way to win the game. That's it.
Sure.
All the time. Find a way to win. They found a way to win. It wasn't no thanks to the offense, but they found a way to win the game. So that's all I can say, man. Hey, we live another week, I guess.
Yes, sir, man. Some stats from the game, man. We held the ball 37.67 minutes, man. Arkansas held it 22. 22 first downs, which was good, to 14, 380 yards total. Seems like we got more than that, but Arkansas had 331, 150 passing yards to 230 rushing. 230 rushing, okay. Only 4 penalties. 79 return yards, total plays 70. That's good. 5.4 yards per play. Anything about that stick out to you guys?
Nothing. No. Nothing.
All right.
No, man. Not no.
Okay. Jackson on the 7 for 12. Ashton was 6 for 8. Okay. 6 for 8. That's pretty good. Omar Mapson, 3 for 18. Okay. Jeremiah Cobb, 28 for 153.
Shout out to Cobb.
Exactly.
He's that dude, man. Is Cam Coleman all right? He was 2 for 20 for 7. Malcolm 3 for 17. Omar 1 for 10. Perry 1 for 9. Eric Singleton 2 for 56. Brandon Frazier 2 for 12. Jeremiah Cobb got 2 receptions, 2 for 19. So those are your offensive stats, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I want to know from you guys, man, since we hit the positive, what is it about Auburn's current state in Auburn's football? You know, we used to be like, man, I want to get into your emotions. We used to do that before every game last season, man. You know, your emotional state, man. What is it? Nick, what is it about Auburn football that frustrates you the most? You know what I'm saying? We're just going to lay on the couch today, past mid-season, man, get this stuff off you, man, because we might be in a new beginning, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to get all this stuff off of us, man. We won a game, and I know the fans, bro, are still like, fire you, freeze. You know what I'm saying? So, what is it about Auburn football, man, that frustrates you the most, Nick?
Everything except what man, listen, man. Trying to be serious in this thing, man. But man,
dang,
yo, man, what frustrates me about Auburn, bro? This offense, man. This offensive coaching staff, bro. This guy, man, like. He just got himself a reprieve for another year. I mean, for another, well, potentially maybe another year. Definitely, definitely another week. Watch, this offense sucks, bro. Our offense is horrible. I know people be like, yeah, you know, the quarter. I know a lot of people was waiting for this quarterback change to happen to see what would happen. Nothing happened. There's no difference between the two guys. Nothing happened at all. I look at it and I asked the question, man, like, you saw it for a half. You may see it for this game with Ashton Daniels as the starter. I don't think you're gonna see anything that's gonna make you go, oh my God, this is gonna help us win these games. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I think I'm so look. We have talked about this so much, man. I don't want to keep like beating the dead horse about the same thing over and over again when it comes to this guy, Hugh Freeze, on the offensive side of the ball. What I want people to realize is that Jackson Arnold, who got benched in this game, threw the only touchdown in this game. That's it. The only touchdown that was scored on the only offensive touchdown that was scored in this game was by the quarterback that was benched. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm gonna say. No other offensive touchdown was scored in this game by Auburn. None. Defense had a pick six, and everything else was field goals. The difference between last week is not like Jackson Arnold can't move this team into position to kick field goals. We just upped. We just gave a big up to Alex McPherson, and shout out to Alex McPherson, man. Had a great day. 6 for 6. Man. Perfect.
Man.
Yeah.
But just think about it. What if he made them 3 kicks last week? Oh, we have a different conversation, right?
Ooh, man.
You see what I'm saying?
Man.
The difference between last week and this week, the kicker made the field gold. That's literally really it. That's really it. Even when Ashton Daniels got in the game, I was looking at it. I was like, they just changed the number. It just went from 11 to 12. We just went up one number. That's it. But I will say this, man. Ashton Daniels did throw the ball with a little bit more of anticipation, and he did, and it did look like he was giving the receivers an opportunity to make a play on the ball, which, in all likelihood, the only pass that he threw that actually gave them some real anticipation was the one down the seam to Eric Singleton. Other than that, there was nothing else in this. There was nothing else that I saw different that I was like, yeah, man, I think we can win these last couple of games. Man, we still look the same. I mean, shout out to the defense, man. Defense did their thing. Shout out to I already said Alex McPherson. He came in and did his thing, man. But we couldn't put 14 points on the board on the offensive side of the ball. We couldn't do it. And yeah, we supposed to be excited. Not, man. I'm sorry. We got to get this guy out of here, man. We got to get him out of here. It's coaching malpractice. Offensive malpractice is what we're seeing. At
practice.
Malpractice.
How about
malpractice is what we're seeing, man. I look at it and I'm so tired of saying the same thing every week, man. And but the only difference is we gotta win. We gotta win. That's the only difference.
Man.
Just win.
Gotta win.
It's a win that feels like a loss to me. But
could you take? And I'm gonna get to you, Taz, but could you take losses like this the rest of the season? I mean, wins like this. Wins like this.
See, you even confused it for a loss.
Yeah,
like,
I did.
It's kind of Nick's point. It's kind of Nick's point.
Hey, truth was spoken, and I didn't even know it, man. Do you think you could take like wins like this the rest of the season, man? I don't know. I think I could, man. I think I could take some wins like this. Hey, Tez, okay, what do you think?
Tez didn't even answer the question. He didn't even answer the question.
I can take them, man. I can take some wins. I can take some wins like this, bro. The only thing about it is then you would get the same thing next year, though. That's the only thing.
That's it. It is gonna get like, see, that's the problem. See, all right, being serious. If you go, if this happens the rest of the season, right? Now you have people that did not watch the games. They're just gonna look at the score and just be like, Auburn beat them 33-24. They came back and beat them 33-24. And then if the same thing happens again, and they win by 9-10 points. Well, Auburn beat them by 10 points again. Oh, well, look at this. Auburn had a close game against Alabama. Oh, Auburn had a close game against Vanderbilt. They only lost by 3. I mean, that's basically it's the same thing with the Texas A&M game. You only lost by 6. It's the same thing with Oklahoma. You only lost by 7. But did you watch the games? Did you see how this offense just looked inept at certain points in this game, man? Like, and then what is it gonna do? People gonna see it and they're gonna be like, oh, now we prognosticate Auburn to be a playoff team next year. And you looking at this, and I'm sitting here as a fan saying, no, we not. No, we probably gonna win 6 games again this year. If next season, if this happens. So that's the problem that's the problem that this brings upon, because now when you get into the offseason and you get into the 2026 season, people gonna be looking at Auburn like, oh snap. Only if only the offense can do this, not knowing that the same piece is coming back, bro. And not on top of that, a lot of these guys on the offensive line about to leave, so you got to break in a whole new offensive line next year. A lot of guys that ain't got a lot of starts unless you go into the portal to get some guys. So I look at it and I'm just like, man, I don't know. I ain't sold on the future. I ain't sold on the future right now, as is. Just being real.
Tim too, man, said let Durkin have control of who's gonna do it like this, bro.
I agree. Let him audition for the head coaching job. Let him audition.
What's up, Huggy, man? How you doing, man?
What's happening?
How you doing, Huggy, man? He said he's okay with winning like this.
I'm okay with winning like this. I mean,
Mike Penny says, when have we had dominant wins at Auburn like that? He said winning like this is bad for my bad for my health. Yeah, Darby says he'll take wins by any means necessary. Malcolm X. Ed says no. And then I'm gonna drop the link in a minute, because I didn't really get fully, you know what I'm saying, exhausted, which I was saying yesterday, man. So I just really want to kind of open up the phone lines, man, and chat a little bit, man. I was in dire straits, man. I had to get inside that building yesterday, man. He's saying, what does our win-loss look? Hold it, and we'll hold this question. What does our win-loss look with Ashton? Does it look any different up until now? That's a good question.
Spoiler alert, no.
Yeah, he didn't get sacked. I don't think did Ashton get sacked?
Yes, he did.
Nah, did he? Yeah, he took a sack. He took a sack on the first drive.
Yep.
Okay. He says it's like knowing you're gonna break up with your girlfriend, man, but wait until December,
man. So you don't have to do it on Valentine's Day. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's hilarious. That's pretty good. Oh man, touchdown and 1 pick six. Evens out, man.
What's up, Susan Scales? War Eagle.
Susan.
Connie. What's going on, Connie? Yeah, and I'm gonna drop the line, man. Let's see what you got, man. So we got Hug in here, man. We got Wes, man. We got Mike McKinney. What's up, man? What's going on with you, man? Who else we got here, man? Yeah, Rooster, man. Oh man, what's up? Oh man, what's going on with you? What's on tap today, old man? What's on tap, man? Who else we got here, man? So hey man, I put the link for Tez's show, man. At the top, man, is hpwtube.com at SC season. Man, click on it. You ain't got no excuse. Stop playing. Click on that thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
appreciate
DC here being a bully, but we'll bully you, man. Go subscribe to these folks' channel, baby. All right, Tez, what you got, man? What is the most frustrating thing with you with Auburn football right now at the moment, man? And we already did the positive. People just coming in, man.
Yeah, well, okay. If I'm honest about the most frustrating thing about Auburn football in the state that Auburn football is now, it's the same thing that was frustrating about last year and the year before that. Is that these kids don't get to the players that are balling, that are absolutely balling out, don't get the recognition they deserve. Me and Nick talked about this before during draft time. On a winning team, Eugene Asante is a first-round draft pick. He went to the combine and killed it. He was the most athletic linebacker in the building. And because he comes from a culture and a losing program, I feel like he didn't get the looks that he deserved. Same with Jacquez Hunter. Winning program, Jacquez Hunter is a very, very high draft pick.
God, man, yes.
And I feel like that's what frustrates me the most is that, like, when I tweet stuff and say that Xavier Atkins is the best linebacker in college football, I get pushback on that. Like, how many games y'all won? Like, you know what I mean? Are you watching the game? Like you know what I mean? It's like there's nothing I can say about it because you're right. It's like, yeah, we aren't a good football team right now. We just aren't. But what happens is players like that, man, they don't get the recognition they deserve. And then when it comes time to move up to the next level, they have to work extra hard, just to move up in the draft and get recognition that some people may not even deserve. You understand what I'm saying? And then they have to go to the next level and go through scout team and all this other stuff and undrafted, improve themselves, and they don't get the opportunities that everybody else gets. That's what's frustrating about this, because we have NFL talent on this roster, even on the offensive side of the football, we do. That's just not gonna get their just due because they're struggling, and that's the part that's frustrating about it. And for me, what's frustrating about it? I don't know that if you watch Water Cooler Talk on Friday, great show we had. We talked. You wouldn't have been surprised at all that this game went this way.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we said would happen. Like, you're gonna get in a situation where this team is bad enough for us to win a football game, and then after that, Hugh Freeze is gonna get some praises and buy himself another week, and then we're gonna play another bad team next week. It's gonna buy himself another week. And then we're going to play a good team. Everybody going to be ready to fire him again. So, like, that's the frustrating part, man. It's just that. And also, I do want to say this. It all could be so simple, right? I think that may be more frustrating than anything is watching the games and realizing, like, this could be so simple. Like, the amount of times I pick up this controller while I'm watching these games is like, you pass the sticks, bro. Just give me a play. Let me call one of them. Like, it's just frustrating because it's like, man, it could just be so simple. So that's frustrating in itself. But mainly it's just like, man, some of these kids are not gonna get the looks, not gonna get the opportunities. They're gonna have to work a lot harder to get to the next level when some other players are going to be afforded opportunities because they come from winning programs. They're going to get those eyes. They're going to get those looks. They're going to get those high draft evals. And it's like, yeah, that's frustrating in itself. And that'll show up. You'll see it come draft time. You'll see it. It's going to be, luckily for Xavier Atkins, he's got a lot of football left to play in college.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We got to retain that kid, man.
whether it's at Auburn or not. So
don't say that, Nick, man. We got to retain him, bro. That's a must, man. And I know, man. I know. I'm just saying, bro. We got to put forth effort. But go ahead, Tez. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, but then you got a player like one of the Kendrick Fox has been a household name. One of the players I'm looking at is like Keyron Crawford.
Yep, that's a great example.
Keyron Crawford is going to be that player that he may not get drafted high, but I guarantee you when he goes to that combine, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna have all the measurables. He's gonna put up all the numbers. He's gonna kill all these things, and it's just because of the production of the team, he's gonna suffer. He's gonna have to work his way into a roster, and that part of it, like those players like that, I feel sorry for him sometimes coming from programs like this. When it all could be so simple. Could all be so simple.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think my biggest frustration, man, is some of the same what you said, but it's more or less we're trying to do a complicated thing, like you said, to do something that's easy to do, man. For my biggest frustration, I know you can't just run the ball every play, man. So don't get me wrong. But it's like, it seems like with this administration, man, we just leaning into stuff that we lean into our weaknesses more so than we lean into our strengths. And it's like, and maybe we're just leaning into what we know, into the scheme we run, and just trying to fit a round peg into a square, whatever placement, however that goes, man. It just seems like, bro, it could be so much easy, and I said it, you running the ball, man. I listened to a Arkansas podcast last night, and they was like, man, we need to be very thankful for Auburn's, and this is a paraphrase, Auburn's NL coaching staff. No, this was on an Arkansas podcast. They were like, man, they were running the ball all the way down the field, and they get in the red zone and start throwing. They was like, dude, their coaching staff is NL. And they were like, man, I can't believe we lost to them. They were like bewildered at, I can't believe we lost to Auburn. They were like, dude, their running game was working. They just running through us, and then they'll get in the red zone and just start throwing the ball. So even the Arkansas fans were calling out, which is crazy, man. Let me ask this, man. I'm gonna catch up the comments. We're gonna ask this question, man, to y'all, man. What does Hugh Ted's laughing already? Okay, what can Hugh Freeze do to redeem himself? Let me catch these up right quick. He's
go home.
Huggy said, bro, he said he thought the link was to call in. I'm gonna drop that in a second, man. No, that's Ted's link, and I'm gonna try to put Nick's link in. Nick, you got your link on the board, right? I wanted to make it easy to click on it, man.
What you mean?
Yeah, the board you hold up at the end of the show.
Oh, the whiteboard. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, we good.
Okay.
We good.
Put that out for me, Nick. Put that out for me.
Oh, let me write it down. Hold on one second.
Right. Yeah, write your link down, man, so they get the link. And says, what about Kelly getting fired? Kelly got fired?
No.
I know I asked that question in the chat. Will he get fired?
He's not fired. They are in negotiations about him, about them separating from LSU. It hasn't happened yet.
Oh, JD say glad we got the win. I am too, man. Rather our players have the win than losses. Susan says yes. Tim, I wasn't expecting the Malcolm X quote either, Tim. Scandalous. The scariest part about this is if Auburn wins out into the Iron Bowl. Yeah, there it is, man, right there. At the Coolest Pod 23. That's right. Yeah. Check out Nick on that. The scariest part of this is if Auburn wins out until the Iron Bowl and it's close in the Iron Bowl, we get another year Hugh Freeze, man.
That is scary. That is very scary.
Felix and Cat. Somebody let a stray cat in, man. I don't think we see Jackson on for the rest of the season. I don't know, man. I asked this question in the chat, man, because we be discussing stuff in the chat, man. So if y'all don't hit me here, man, hit me in the chat, man.
I think you see Jackson on Saturday.
Right. That's what I was asking the king of the comments. I was asking Travell, he was like, yeah, I don't think we see him the rest of the season. But I was like, when we had Hank Brown, man, Hank Brown won that game. He got a half and he was gone, bro. And it was back to Thorne. You know what I mean? So it's like his leash was short. So that was my question. Would we see Jackson on or back? Would Ashton's leash, will he have a short leash? If he goes out there and throw a couple of picks or whatever, do we put Jackson back in? So that was my question.
I got a question. Did y'all watch the post game? Because I didn't. My question is, was Ashton Daniels sitting next to him?
No,
nobody was sitting next to him this time.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see it. That's why I was just hit me like I wonder who was sitting next to him. Okay, so he was alone.
No.
He was alone this time.
Yeah.
We probably see Jack.
Yeah, he said, "You good? We understand they want to see a fight." I guess he talked about yesterday, man. Yeah, man. I had to get in there before I got some arms broke up, man. He said he have to watch film before he make a comment. Okay. Aunt Kelly got fired. That's what I was asking, man. And I
no,
spread rumors, man.
There's a report that that the administration at LSU is speaking with him about his future.
Okay.
That's all I would say.
Joe Blow says, "Don't forget that Ark D is 2 levels below bad, and we scored one and only one touchdown, man." And bro, y'all said that Friday on Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. We do a show on Friday on Nick's channel, and y'all said that you guys were like, Auburn's offense is gonna make. I mean, Arkansas defense looked like the Bears defense, man, and they did. They only scored one touchdown on Arkansas, man.
One.
Man, shout out to Mike G. I was listening to Mike G, and Mike G brought up an interesting point. He said that with all the red zone trips we got, if we flip those into touchdowns, we score like 70 points on this.
Yeah, man. Because I remember at one point it was like Auburn has been in the red zone 5 times. I'm like, what? 5 times?
And you know that's a problem. That's a symptom from last year, because Auburn finished the season last year dead last in red zone scoring. Red zone efficiency, I believe, was like 78% that Auburn scored in the red zone at the end of the 2024 season. Like, nothing's changed. There's nothing that has changed. It's the same. It's still the same.
Yeah, Tim say he costs the money. He agrees with Tez. Felix says he hopes to see Deuce, Cam, Perry, Malcolm back next year. Oh man,
yeah, we're gonna laugh at that one.
He said they aren't coming back. Only Hugh Freeze can make a bad Arkansas defense look like the 70 Steelers. Steel Kirk.
Can they hoop? Can they hoop? Can they shoot a basketball? Can they dunk for the free throw line? That's the only way.
He says you won't win 4 games with next year's schedule.
No, and that's
next year's schedule is brutal.
That's what I'm saying. You got at Florida. You don't know who the head coach is going to be, but a lot of people think it's going to be one particular person. I think you got Jordan, Alabama on the road. Who else you got to play next year? You got to play. We draw
LSU next year.
I believe you play LSU next year.
Bring up that schedule, man.
Yeah, let me find that real quick. I think let me find that.
I don't have that one.
You said you retain 17 by showing him love when he's down. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
To be fair, the Auburn family is showing him a ton of love right now. So I hope he feel that he want to stay here.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it in a minute so y'all can get on, man. JD says all I can do is stay positive for the players until Freeze is gone. Looks like players want Ashton. And yeah, it seems like, man, did the defense really just jump up like that when we had to change the quarterbacks? Defense start playing out of their mind after that.
Here it is. You got Vanderbilt at home, at Alabama, at Georgia, Arkansas at home, Florida at home, LSU at home, at Ole Miss, at Mississippi State. Dang, Mississippi State, bro. At Tennessee. That's your schedule next year. That's your schedule for 26 years.
Bro.
At Ole Miss, at Mississippi State, at Tennessee, at Alabama, at Georgia.
Whew.
And
Lord have mercy.
And if Jeff Lebby and Mississippi State learn how to close out games, that's not an easy win no more, man.
It's not, man. It's not. Mississippi State is on the doorstep, man. They gotta
learn how to win. They gotta learn how to finish games.
They gotta learn how to win.
Yeah,
they gotta learn how to win.
He said nobody want to sit there with Hugh Freeze, man.
You're right.
He said I'll be found a water game called Diabo What, man. Stop, Bill. Freeze will be back next year with Deuce Knight. Okay, that's a prediction. I don't know, fellas. Auburn has a lot of money. Yeah, this is NIL time. NIL season is coming up. Tennessee, LSU, Ole Miss, UGA, Florida, Bama, State. Yes, man. Florida missing. Okay.
Florida.
All right, man. Is it anything Hugh Freeze can do to redeem himself?
Besides almost a complete. All right. So I'm not just going. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not just going to just sit here and just beat the man up. All right.
Okay.
I will say this. What can Hugh Freeze do to redeem himself?
Yep.
What he can do is go talk to Ed Darby.
Okay.
Because Ed Darby had I thought a brilliant plan for our red zone wolves. Let's see some I formation. Let's see some 12 personnel. Run some play action. Get some fullbacks and tight ends out in the flat. Run some red zone offense. What you see from most teams, right? I watched the Alabama game when they needed a 2-point conversion. It looked like a fancy play. They snapped it directly to a running back, but really all it was tight end to the flat, tight end out route. At the end of the day, it's like there's certain plays that are just kind of built for a red zone. And I think that it would help him. It would help him a lot because he has the athletes to move the ball between the 20 and the 20.
Yep.
He just does. It would help him a lot, situational football, to learn how to navigate and pick up those 2 yards, those 3 yards. Those, like, if he did that, I think he would fare better. Now, do I believe he's going to do that? Absolutely 100% not. Don't have no confidence that he would do anything of the sort, because he doesn't think it's broken. Per his words, we're close. We just have execution problems. We're close. I think that would help him a lot. But other than that, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to just find something to say other than go home.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just like it's very, very, very bleak. I have no, and of course, like, okay, let's say he comes out here and they retain him, and next year we win 10 games. I will be wrong about this, and I'm cool with that. But as of right now, like, I don't think it's nothing.
Okay, Nick, do you think it's redeemable? Do you think he can do anything to redeem himself with the fan base? Because you still have people split. They like, give him a chance, whatever. But what in your mind, from your point of view?
With the fan base,
yeah,
you win if you. I mean, winning cures all. Now we sit here nitpicking about how it looked because the offense only scored 7 points, but you have a defense like this that can actually get stops, and then you seeing the defense actually go and put points on the board. They almost put another one on the board. They almost scored more than the offense did in this game.
Ain't that something?
And things and stuff of that nature. So when you have a defense like that that's performing that well, I mean, you kind of look at it and you kind of overlook it. But what Hugh Freeze needs to do is Hugh Freeze needs to go and learn. And I think Ed said this at one point in time. He needs to go learn the concepts of what an air raid offense really is. is that part. He really need to go understand the fundamentals and the concepts of what he wants to do. Because when you just look at what he's trying to do, you look at it and you just be like, okay, I see what you're trying to do, but it just don't mesh with the way that you just putting it out there on the field. You get what I'm saying? Like I get you want to use, it's like he wants to use the RPO game with air raid, with air raid blocking principles, with the offensive line, with air raid concepts, with stuff like that. Like you run stuff at like the wrong time and like the wrong down and distance and things and stuff like that. So he really does need to kind of sit down with, like, if Mike Leach was still here, God rest Mike Leach. So I would say go talk to Mike Leach, bro. Go talk to Mike Leach, because you clearly want to be somewhere in between what he's doing and the RPO system of what you are comfortable with doing when it comes to the pass game. So that's just to look more competent, man, because it just looks broken. It looks disjointed when you just it's like, yeah, you calling plays, but there's no rhythm to the plays. You know what I'm saying? There's no rhythm to it. It's like you just going down the list and just be like, okay, we're gonna try this right now. We're gonna try this. Okay, that play right there. Okay, we're gonna try this play right here. Okay, all right, that play worked. Okay, let's try that play again. Like you just spamming plays. That's all you doing. You really just spam. You trying to spam plays. And stuff like that, and I'm just like, man, that's not gonna work. You know what? You know what would be the perfect person he can go talk to? Art Browse.
Who's that?
Art Browse would be the perfect person that he can probably go talk to.
Okay, because
Art Browse is probably the closest to what I think he's trying to do on this offense, on the offensive side of the ball. Which, if you think about it, Jeff Lebby is from the Art Browse tree. So I look, I'm like, man, it's something that just schematically just does not look
And maybe it's because
like,
they have so many hands in the pot, and it's kind of like, man, y'all ever watch Food Network or Cooking Channel or something like that, and the judges are like, okay, let's everybody make a grilled cheese, and then it's like, man, people making grilled cheese with mushrooms and raisins on it. You're like, bro, just make a grilled cheese, dog.
And bread, cheese, and butter, bro.
Yeah, just like, dang, bro. It's like just 3 ingredients, man. Grilled cheese, bread, and butter, man, and cook it at the right temperature and brown it good. Melt the cheese, you good. But you gotta go put like, man, it's just like, bro, just make the grilled cheese. And what I'm saying is maybe they have too many cooks in. Maybe you have too many dynamic minds, and I'm giving them a compliment. Maybe you have too many offensive minds in that room where it's just like, yeah, man, we got this idea. We're going to draw this up. And it's just like you doing too much, man. You overcomplicating it. You have too many hands in it. And it's like, do this play, you. Oh, that's good. Do this play, and you got all these people. And then he just maybe.
Yeah, and the play is not in the system because a scheme of what you trying to do, and it just doesn't look right, man. I just
so that's what I'm wondering, if that's the reason. You know what I'm saying? That's just
like I really want Hugh Freeze to go back home and watch the game from like our perspective. You know, like watch it from you watch the all 22. Like we can see like you have the all 22. Like go home and like DVR the game. And then just sit down and just watch the game and see what we see, and just tell us if you looking at it, just be like, man, what are we doing? It was so funny because I remember, I want to say Eugene Asante was on Twitter one time, and Eugene Asante was like, I want to apologize to the Auburn fans because I understand what y'all be saying, why y'all be like this and stuff like this, and because he was like, and I believe that happened earlier this year. He was like, I want to apologize because I understand it now. Like you in the game, so you in the game, so you understand what's trying to be done. But when you looking at it from outside of the prism of it, you looking at it, we looking at it like, but that don't go together. You know what I'm saying?
So if I'm correct on what you guys are saying, basically, what you're saying is Hugh Freeze is Alicia Keys.
Wow, bro.
He can play the piano.
Yeah,
he has a strong voice. And he's gonna sing all the wrong notes.
I'm done, man. I'm done, man.
He's gonna sing all the wrong notes.
I'm done.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Looks like a singer. Plays the part, knows it.
Alicia Keys catching pow, pow, pow.
How did Alicia Keys catch those straight?
Yeah, Lee.
Man, y'all heard her sing live.
Wasn't expecting that one, man. That
was interesting.
We're gonna get to Bubba because I want to get Bubba take on all this stuff, man. We're gonna run it. We get Bubba run down on all this, man. Oh wow.
He said mute his 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh man.
Well, y'all got tears today, bro. Y'all got you have distracted tears for me today. Huggy said exactly. Mississippi State just got to win. Where are we, man? Mike McKinney says redeem himself with us because the people that matter love him. He says when you really look at it, the players may not be happy, but they love you, and you can tell he really cares about the players. But he is an answer. He said, "Dang, Tez, not go home." Yeah, Tez is like, "Go home, man." That's like redeem himself. So that's the question. Susan says he have to win out with offensive touchdowns. And I would think, man, in my eyes, I would say Hugh has to win out and make some type of offensive change in my mind to like fully redeem himself. He would have to win out, beat Bama, and then like I don't know what he could do offensively to change my mind, but he would have to do something to prove that, man, I'm doing something different. You know, bring in a new offense coordinator, change philosophy. Bro, show us a practice where you change something. So Felix says, so does anyone think Auburn can bring back the roster?
Man, Felix, you got a lot.
I'm saying the whole roster. You know, I guess you say I'm not saying the whole roster, but the main part. Man,
I don't know if he can bring back this roster, but I think that he could still get with the portal, with NIL, and with it being Auburn, he can still put together a roster for next year that is gonna have some talent on it.
Man, just
may not be the
his
same
defense.
faces, but
it ain't too far we can go down on offense. We only scored 7 against,
But that's my point though. Like
so
how much
go
talent,
down on offense?
How much talent does he need for us to see him actually put up more than 14, 17 points on offense?
Man,
because you're looking at this offense, you're looking at these guys on offense, you should be averaging 31, 35 points a game.
For sure.
You know, I'm sitting here saying, so what? So what? We just gonna go swap these guys. We're gonna go swap the number 2 wide receiver in his class for what? Another top 5 wide receiver in his class, and we expect it to be different. Come on.
That's a good point, man, because you just like you just be like, okay, how much talent do you need to score 21 points? That is our 28 points. Because if we were anywhere in that range, we undefeated, man. That's what's crazy. Tub says you'll see Deuce before Jackson again. Okay. Oh man, he said you can redeem himself by resigning. Wow. Hey, did Freeze steal Gus play? He did, Jay Flowers. I said that yesterday in the chat.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, he took
go find somebody that has a good red zone offense and steal they plays.
Hey, get off my Cowboys. Mike McKinnon, Cowboys catching straight, man. Yeah,
they are awful though.
They are, man. But why you got to bring it up, man?
They
got a lot of talent too.
They out here running 28 sweep on the Cowboys defense, bro. They just got a first
Christ, man. Man, he said they can say the roster if they bring in the right guy. Question is, do you really want to bring most those guys back? I'll explain more when I call in. Okay, sure. I think we have a good roster, man. I think it's definitely coaching and execution. It's coaching and execution, bro. I don't think it's necessarily the roster. Maybe I don't know if I used to be like, man, I need to see Hugh Freeze offense without throwing. I just need to see a quarterback without Hugh Freeze now. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Jackson Arnold really as bad as we think he is?
No, he's not.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely not.
We'll get to see that.
Right. Okay. He said, okay, I got that too. So we get to see it. Yeah, like man started coaching yesterday. He's just behind and too stubborn to change. Yeah, that too. Man, y'all leave my. Why are we on the Cowboys, man? Golly. Should Freeze get a contract extension after that convincing win?
Boy, hey, you know what? You know what? I think him and John Cohen talked because you saw John Cohen give him a hug after the game. I think it was the first time that they had a conversation. Because last week he said he hadn't talked to Cohen in like 2-3 days after the game. So Cohen gave him a hug. Cohen gave him a hug after the game.
And it seemed, and I don't know because I'm not
sarcasm. That's sarcasm coming out, just so you know.
I'm not in the man's body or nothing like that. But it just seemed like he did have this release though after he won the game. You know, after in that press conference, it was different. But I'm like, I don't know if I would have.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. I don't know if I'm like relieved when my offense still didn't do anything. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, is it, I guess he happy for the win though, man. He said Deuce will make Freeze look like a genius. He said, I hope you got jokes, man. He has been here for a while, the whole time, bro. I gotta blow some. Oh God, man. Gotta blow some in the wind, man. My mind out of whack, man. So we're gonna get that Huggy on.
Probably. Shout out to Huggy, man. Huggy got a Twitter now, man. Shout out to Huggy.
Yeah. What's Huggy Twitter, man?
At the Huggy Beard. The same. Yeah, at the Huggy Beard. Just spell it the same. Just take the himself off and just put at the Huggy Beard. Spelled the exact same way. Yeah. That is in the chat.
And y'all asked Huggy and Kid Country too, man. Elwood. Y'all hear him all the time, man, on the corner, man. And he was on Nick's show that last week. He come over here sometime, man. So and a lot of people ask, man, what is his handle? So it's on YouTube at Kid KIDD Country with a K. Where he said I'd rather see extension given to a 25-foot skeleton from Home Depot.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Ted's preaching. Our crazy administration would be afraid that we might lose him. Ooh.
Lose Hugh Freeze?
I
don't want to be found.
Okay, I don't know about Alicia Keys personally. I don't know. He said mute Tez for 5 minutes.
Man,
man, he did. He just shot clear. Hey, bro, he did, man.
You know what? Auburn is the New York Giants. You know what? Auburn is the New York Giants of college football.
Yeah, man.
New York Giants.
Or are they the Dallas Cowboys?
It's a good question.
The new Dallas Cowboys, man.
New Dallas Cowboys.
Expensive roster.
Yeah,
a lot of names, no results.
My God, man. Get on the Cowboys, man.
Quarterback that nobody believes in but the coach.
Just saying.
What's up? What's up, Rodney? What's going on with you, man?
No, not Birdman.
Not Birdman. Man. Yeah, y'all please hit the like button, man. Y'all please hit the like, man. Hit the like, please. If he beats Van and Bama, that's about it. Okay, Richard says okay. Van and Bama. He redeemed, bro. If he beat Van and Bama, okay. He said he don't smack his teeth.
I don't know.
What are y'all talking about, man?
No,
what's up, God body? Redeem us from that, God body. He said the offense still sucks. Yeah, they do, man. We just said that, man. Just on their own, the defense had to put them in scoring position, man. And they still, bro, like,
like we're not as good as this defense is to expect them every week to give you 2 picks, force fumble is kind of crazy. Like that's probably not going to happen. Like I'm just saying, they may limit these teams to a lot of yards, but all those turnovers in one game. Hey, come on, that doesn't happen every game. It's just
and so he's talking about Huber, and he says, man, Mike says stop letting him pick QPs. Hey, man, you might have a point there, man. Man, come on, man. He said Hugh with Cam Newton would probably lose to Lane with Bo Nix. How we feeling, fellas? Auburn Express says, how we feeling, man?
We're feeling great.
We won, man. I'm happy we won. Man. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing that, man. We'll be great if we keep doing that, man. Robert MDG is a former player of Hugh, and he talks highly of him to this day. As far as him as a person, I just think you have to question the actual coaching. My homeboy and Robert real close. Okay.
He paid the competitors under the table. We know that, right?
Dang, yeah. Richard Reeves. On behalf of, we read it, Richard. If he beats Vandy and Bama, that's about it. We read it, Richard.
He just wants to make sure.
Man, he makes it real sure, man. No nation I don't recommend still it plays from Gus. Hey, man. Water cooler. Yes, sir, man. That's right. Man. Jackson Arnold is bad in this offense. If he played at Georgia Tech, he would look different. Okay. He said, bro, I'm over Cohen too. If Jackson Arnold was in the spread system where you spread them out and then make it like reads a lot easier. Yeah, I agree with that. And I don't think he would hold the ball as long. Look what Levy was doing with Jackson Arnold. And I mean,
Nick
that's
said that 100 times.
Yeah, I don't think it's the long reason. It's just him sitting in the pocket, man, trying to diagnose and trying to, progress through his read, man. Cheese heads, man. Go on, man, with that. Yeah, Bubba here, man. Bubba is here, man. He is here, man. All right. Let me ask you this, Bubba. Let me ask you this. Let's catch you up, Bubba. What are your positives from the Arkansas game?
I'm happy for the kids. I'm really happy for the guys on the roster. It's probably just a great weight lifted off their shoulders at this point to finally get a win. A major positive was defensively, we kept it rolling. And it felt like Ashton Daniels really caught us a spark. I think it's a temporary spark for sure. I don't think it's anything long term, but mainly just the kids can finally lose some of the pressure that I'm sure they were feeling after these first couple of SEC games. It's about it. Nothing else has really changed.
And let me ask you this, Bubba. What is your biggest frustration to this point with Auburn football?
The head coach, just in general.
That was easy.
Real simple.
Okay, and let me ask you this. What can Hugh Freeze do to redeem himself, Bubba?
It would really take winning out and looking really good, doing it and then hiring a high-level offensive coordinator after the season. He's ruined back-to-back quarterbacks that he picked himself from the portal when he had other options. He ruined Peyton Thorne's reputation. And then I'll put it like this. There's no way that Peyton Thorne, Robbie Ashford, Hank Brown, Jackson Arnold, Ashton Daniels, and Deuce Knight all just suck ass. That's not possible.
You forgot about
exactly
who went to Baylor.
Walker White, yeah.
And
There's
you forgot about Holden Garner too. But go ahead.
Yep. There's no possible way that all these dudes are horrible. He's the only common denominator in every one of these situations.
Makes sense.
So for him to redeem himself completely, it would take a full breakdown, reconstruction of the offensive staff, and him just staying away from it. That's what it would take.
Yeah, I'm just getting all this so when he see the show, man, he'll know what to do.
Hey, Bubba, quick question. And I heard Ike say this. How do you feel about Ken Austin? And like, why doesn't he get a lot of the blame for the ineptitude at quarterback over the years?
Yeah, that is a great question, and I honestly don't know. He had a decent reputation up to the point to when he got to Auburn. He had very productive quarterbacks in Canada. He's had various productive quarterbacks in his past through when he was working in college before he made his way over to Canada. Well, what are you laughing about, Nick?
Nick is like baller, bro. Please let us in on this, man.
It's got to be that comment.
Having a seizure?
No. It's something I was man. It was something that was sick to me, man. I was just laughing because no, I'm sorry. It ain't got nothing to do with football. I'm reading stuff. Somebody
this dude is wild, bro.
Somebody said, do not buy brake. It said, do not buy brake fluid from Dollar Tree. He said, because I'm headed to Miami. What? I'm headed to Miami because I can't stop.
This feels like a fever dream, bro.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. Cam says, "Boy,
imagine that.
That's hilarious, man.
Oh man,
you just try.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, man." Cam says he don't know if Daniels is better than Arnold, man. Really. Trevor says he don't care if we win with 25 field goals. I just want to win. I'm with you, Trevor, man. At this point, man. Mike said he guessed Jerry Jones and Jimmy Raines.
That's about right. That's about right.
Like, yeah,
man,
we worse than the Cowboys.
He said we might need a new band director.
A new band director too, man.
Oh God,
that's wild, man. Who do y'all think is the best red zone OC in the SEC, man?
Mike Bobo.
Yeah.
Was it Mike Bobo or I don't know? It was Bobby Petrino.
Probably
before. It was Bobby Petrino before Saturday because they were. I think it was like, was it? Or maybe it wasn't. Who was I watching? And they said they were 100. No, it was Oklahoma. It was Oklahoma.
It
was Oklahoma. I think they were saying.
No, he's talking about. I guess he asking.
They were like 100% in the red zone.
I guess he asking who we think. I think it's Mike Bobo because Mike Bobo has that. He has that part of his offense to where it's literally it's an old school offense. They gonna line up in our formation. He gonna run 28, 29 toss. You know, and something in that situation. He gonna run fast to the flats, which is just a play that just basically get two levels to the flats. Sometimes three because you have a running back, a tight end, and then a wide receiver coming across the back of the formation, and stuff like that. So I mean, I just like the old school offense, and I think the old school pro style I formation offense can work in just the regular 20 to 20s as well. You know, I think that can work there because you can do a lot out of it. You can pass out of it. You can play action out of it. You can run 22 personnel out of it. You can run 21 personnel out of it. It's almost like 3-4 defense. It's very, very versatile if you think about it and you go into it. You can run a wing tee out of it. Just play. You can't run a wing tee out of it. That wing tee offense, I'm telling you, I'm serious. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, I think statistically it was Oklahoma though. I think that's what they were saying yesterday. He says Freeze dead stop talking about him, and he was saying the nation. So yeah, I guess when they were saying like, I guess you would like to have Mike Bobo, but it's amazing though. This is I was telling Asia. What's amazing to me is that Mike Bobo couldn't coach when he was at Auburn, but then he just go to Georgia and magically just can coach now. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing what happens when you get personnel.
Amazing, amazing that dude can coach now. You know what I'm saying? We had that same dude calling plays, and it just looked inept when we had him.
Did it look inept? Because they won 6 games. They went 6-0.
Yeah, but it still did. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the year they fired the wide receivers coach. You know what I'm saying?
Why did they fire the wide receivers?
Yeah, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
Yeah,
that's not even getting.
But yeah, remember we had they would the drops and all that, and
that's what they told you it was about. Yeah. That's not what it was about. Though,
he said that's not what it's about.
If that was what it was about, we need a new one right now.
That's exactly a great point, Tez.
If it was about drops, then we probably need a new one now.
Hey, man,
great point.
But a lot of people are like pointing to that, like, man, what is going on with the coaching? Why are our receivers not getting the depth and having these and these inefficiencies within the offense? So people are questioning that though, but they don't really question it because dude is a dog in recruiting.
What I would ask is, why don't we ever see wide open receivers? And just ask yourself that about our offense. Just like, why when we play other teams, when we played Arkansas, look at the Arkansas game. I've rewatched it. There were plays at times where receivers were wide open.
Yeah,
and your quarterback doesn't even have to think. He could just throw up a punt. There's one time that Taylor Green was getting sacked. He threw up a punt to the sideline. The tight end was so wide open it didn't even matter. It didn't even matter because it was schemed up so well. We don't get that. Like when we throw the ball to a receiver, it's gonna have to be a great throw. We're asking our quarterbacks to thread needles every single time they throw the football. Why is that?
I don't know, man. Ed says because we run stick routes, and Malik says because he said we do, we just don't throw on the ball. And Malik said he agreed with y'all on Bobo and Lane. So, all right. Next, man. Last thing, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, this is the second before last thing. We did this before, but I have this question again. And I'm gonna use Tez's, because if you want to see this, man, stop by on Tuesday. This is Tez graphic, man. I put it up, man, because y'all need to go by on Tuesday and check out the ranking show. You do it every week. The most qualified, the most authentic ranking show, man. This is the best in the country right here. We do. So with this ranking show, man, I'm going down the list right quick, and y'all just tell me right quick. These teams from beginning of the season now, are they where you thought they would be? A&M, Tez.
Yes.
Nick.
Yes.
Bubble.
I didn't expect them to be the best team in the SEC, but I thought they'd be really good.
Okay. What about Alabama?
No.
I thought Alabama would have 2 losses by now.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Georgia.
I thought Georgia would have 2 losses by now as well.
Okay, so you're thinking they would be low. Okay, what about Vanderbilt? Man, nobody expected Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I was expecting. I was expecting Vanderbilt to be figured out.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah. Bubble.
They're about where I thought they'd be.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, what about Ole Miss?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
I thought that offensive line was going to give them a lot of trouble.
I thought they'd be. I thought they'd be somewhere in the middle of the conference, just because Lane Kiffin always brings in a quarterback that just looks competent all the time.
What about you, Bubble?
Well, Kiffin, he could have 5 trash cans on his offensive line. He gonna figure it out. So where I thought they'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, have mercy. Missouri. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Missouri would be lower.
I thought Missouri would be right where they at. I actually thought they could be. I thought they could be a spot higher. To be honest with you, I'm on the Missouri train. Missouri gonna win 9-10 games every year.
I thought Missouri would lose 4 games. Well, they almost there though. So I said they would lose 4 more games.
Everybody I had them about right there.
everybody was talking about the loss of their quarterback and Luther Burden, but you ain't got to have a Luther Burden to run wide zone.
Well, this may change. This may change because Bo Pribula is out for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
So,
I saw that.
Yeah, I thought Missouri would lose about. I said 4 more games, so we'll see. It's not over yet. Oklahoma.
I thought Oklahoma would be higher.
I thought they'd be higher too.
You see that offensive line?
Yeah, they're where we thought. They are where I thought they would be. They I said it before the season.
And the funny part about it is they still can make it. Mathematically, they can still make the SEC championship.
They still can. Yeah, it's not. It's not definitely not over, man. Texas.
Yeah, I thought Texas would be higher.
I'm in the same place.
I didn't.
I
had them about there.
Yeah, me too. Texas and Oklahoma, I was like, we kind of crowning them too early, but yeah, and it's not over yet for either. Actually, you know what I'm saying? They could still make the playoffs and everything. Mississippi State.
Yeah.
No, I didn't think Mississippi.
I had them lower.
Everybody know how I feel about Mississippi State.
Absolutely. Bubba.
Yeah, the crazy thing is they should be higher than this because they had 2 games won.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tennessee and Texas.
Well, what about Tennessee? I'm sorry.
I try to tell people Joey's like that.
I thought Tennessee would be actually. I had them a little bit higher than where they are right now.
I had Tennessee low.
Yeah, Nick, I tried to tell you, man.
Here's the thing, man. He regressed his second year. He regressed his second year at Appalachian State. Yeah. And then now you want to bring him in. You want to bring him in after a spring. And I was just like, I just don't see it. But hey, shout out to that power rushing offense that Josh Heupel has over there. That's being that looks like a spread offense sometimes, but he be running the football.
Yeah, and like we said before, man, you got to start getting Josh Heupel, you know what I'm saying, that kind of credibility, you know what I'm saying, for being a consistent coach. Anybody on the side that you didn't think would be on the side? I didn't think LSU would just be
Auburn.
I didn't think Auburn would be on the sideline. I didn't think Auburn would be on the sideline.
I didn't either. I didn't think
South Carolina. I thought South Carolina would be in the top 10.
But we knew it was possible though, with all the stuff they lost.
Yeah.
I thought South Carolina was gonna be on the sideline.
I didn't think LSU would be or just like that. I didn't think LSU would look like they look, man.
On the offensive side,
a fraud and a bum.
Either because I thought a second year with the defense coordinator, I thought in which the defense has improved. So I thought the offense would mesh up well and they would have a good squad. That's what I thought. So
Florida, I thought maybe would be higher too.
Yeah,
just because of returning quarterback production, I thought that he'd be better in that defense.
Yep, and how they ended the season, man. I thought I thought they would just kind of pick up. But yeah, if y'all want to see stuff like that, man, check out Tez's channel, man. That's his graphic. That's what he does on Tuesday, man. So it's good, man. Y'all check that out. Last thing, Bubba, man. Me and Asia was talking about this, man. You talk about pin and pull a lot, Bubba.
Yep.
When you talk about Auburn's offense, man. So we're gonna do something we haven't done in a long time. Is Auburn Addicts Football University. Pin and pull, Bubba. Explain the pin and pull for us, Bo.
Yeah, it is a play that at the line of scrimmage, you come up and it's basically wide zone. And you read whoever the 2 offensive linemen are, preferably 2, that are uncovered are the pullers. So it's basically buck sweep, but you're reading it. It can be center and guard pulling, or it can be both the guards pulling.
Okay.
It all comes down to where the advantage is, where the leverage is. So, like you're seeing it right here. Typically, when you run it out of 11 personnel, the Y would have the end man on the line of scrimmage, so he would be reaching to the outside shoulder of whoever the end man on the line of scrimmage is. And you see here, you have the nose shaded into the backside A gap, so the center blocks down, and both the guards end up pulling because you have a 3 technique here in the B gap. So the tackle blocks down, and they pull the guard. And since they're in 12 personnel, the H, or what would typically be for me, the Y, and the Y would be the U, ends up having the end man on the line of scrimmage, and they end up pulling the Y. And he ends up kicking out on the corner, and the Z here has the play side safety.
Okay. Nick, anything you want to add to that, my man?
I mean, no, he explained it perfectly. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. It's just the uncovered lineman. That's uncovered. It's the pulling lineman. In this situation. In this particular situation right here, you have a 4-3 over front. How is it an over front? Because the 3 technique is to the strong side. That's how you know which side is the over and the under, whichever side of the 3 technique is 2. So yeah, that's basically it's just down blocking and just pulling. It's like it's almost like a gap scheme concept, to be completely honest with you. I mean, and stuff like that, because you can pull guards, but like you said, you can run it in sweeps and toss and all type of stuff like that. It's just basically trying to get those 2 guards out as lead blockers in front of the running back.
Yeah. Anything else to add? Because I ain't got nothing to add. I'm just learning, Tez.
Oh, well, I'll just add simply the goal of this is to get big people on little people.
Yep.
What's up.
At the end of the day, you're trying to get 300 pounders on 185 pounders and run the ball behind them.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. And I'm gonna say this lastly, man. Show this graphic because Cam was telling me about this in the chat. This play.
I've watched this play ad nauseum.
Okay. So what Cam was saying is it was no reason for him to throw the ball since they were in too high safety. He should have ran the ball. And if you look at it 7-on-7 in the box,
this is a 3-4 even front. You got a nose tackle, head up the center. You have the 2 ends, head up the tackles. Well, wait a minute. Is the end on this side? Is he shaded to the tackles?
He's shaded to the outside.
Okay, never mind. That's not even front.
No. The tackle, the end.
I'm talking about the defensive end. The defensive end is shaded to the outside of the tackle. The other defensive end is shaded to. No. That's 3-4. That's a 3-4 odd front. Excuse me. So that's what you got looking right there. I can't see my eyes bad. You got your 2 outside linebackers walk down to the side. You got 5 men on the line of scrimmage showing. 7 men in the box, 2 high safety look. I mean, do you give the ball here? That's a good question.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Because out his damn mind to pull this one.
Say it again, Bubba.
Jackson Arnold was out of his damn mind to pull this ball here.
Yeah, because it's like, bro, you got a 7 men. You got a 7 men down. So, bro, it's just all you got to do is put a hat on the offensive line, and then your guard and tackle could climb to the next level. And if the running back follow him, that's probably he getting to the 5-yard line, bro.
But here's the thing.
I think what we're missing is like you have to read this post snap too. That safety creeps up and makes this and crowds this box up. I don't think he shouldn't have thrown it. I think he should have just threw it to the other side of the field. Because that corner that he threw it to cannot jump that pass if he doesn't have safety help.
Is this a video?
He just can't.
No, it's not a video. It's not a video.
Oh yeah, I was about to say if you play it a little bit, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but see, think about
when that safety shoots down, you're gonna get 1-on-1 down there with Eric Singleton, and he cannot jump that because he has responsibilities deep. He can't get beat deep. He has no help. But I think he just picked the wrong side of the field to play on.
But I can be honest. I can agree with that. But if the lineman climb,
you can just hand it off. If you're RPO, hand the football off.
If the lineman climb and get and attached to the linebackers, then it's just a 1-on-1 with Cobb and Holt, and I like those odds.
But also you got to understand too in this 3-4 odd front, odd front as well. You got a nose tackle that's probably 2 gapping right here as well. So he doesn't technically have a gap that he's playing. He's probably playing straight up on the nose. Right. Whatever side the play is going to, he's playing that gap as well. So. I wish we could see the video to actually see exactly what happens to make it to give us an understanding of why he pulled the football in that situation. Like so we could watch it in like slow time, like real time.
You saw that safety creep down.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why too. You saw a safety creep into the box, and now the numbers tell you to pull the football and throw it. But I agree with you, Ted. I think he should have came down. I think he should have came to the bottom of the screen instead of going up to Perry Thompson.
What do you think, Bob? I think he should have ran it. I think he should have ran it.
Yeah, I think he should have just handed it off. But I don't understand because that side to the top, that is a pre-snap gift. You can see after the ball is snapped, he doesn't even look in that direction. He flashes the fake, he pulls it, and he throws it. You cannot read out of your asshole
Right.
So I don't understand why pre-snap he decided that with the amount of space that's up there, that was something he just couldn't pass up on, because you only throw the gift if you feel like there is no way that this can get jumped or picked off. And to the bottom of the screen, that's where I felt like he should have went also. But either way, even with the safety creeping up pre-snap, he is still at 8-9 yards depth. That's still a gift.
But still, the thing, the reason why
you're right though, because
he's right.
If you watch that play, he didn't. What I'm saying is, you read that play. What Bubba's saying that Jackson Arnold didn't even do that. And if you had the video, you'd see he just turned and fired it. He didn't. He just went with whatever I don't know.
That was an impossible read on his behalf anyway, because if you watch the play, he actually turned his back to the side of the field he threw the ball to. And now you got to turn all the way back around to make that play, to make that throw. And I'm just like, yo, why would you do that? Just keep looking, look to the direction that you already at. If you see that, if that man coming down, you got a one-on-one on the bottom part of the screen if you want to throw the football.
And that's the strong side of the formation. Like,
exactly.
You got the strong side safety creeping down, so just by football in zones, like you got one-on-one right there. Like,
Yep.
Man, I wish
that's why he got
22,
benched.
man.
It wasn't because he threw a pick. It was because of the baffling decision that resulted in a pick.
Okay.
If he just took a one-on-one shot.
Yeah,
man.
I could buy either way. I can go either way. Yeah. It is, man.
Watching that is frustrating. Watching that play.
I don't know if that was cover 2. I think what you saw pre-snap was cover 2, Jay. I think that ended up being a cover 3 look. Basically, what you saw both safeties back off. They was definitely, if that was cover 2, them safeties would have came down into the flats as soon as the ball was snapped. He kind of stayed back and until he saw him turn around and throw the ball, and then they said he just jumped the route.
It almost looked like cover 2 at the top of like some sort of combo coverage, like cover 2 at the top of the screen, and then man
on the backside.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looked like, because that safety didn't come to the middle of the field.
That cornerback is too far off to be covered 2 unless he just jump into the flats that quick at the snap of the ball, which he didn't
live
do.
In the game.
It's just crazy.
I thought it was quarters. Like live in the game, I thought they were going quarters in the red zone.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
It looked like that, but if you go back and watch that play, the cornerback just played back. And then as soon as Jackson Arnold turned his back to that side of the field, he just jumped the route because he was like, he about to throw this football. I can jump that.
Like if this was like if this was like a RPO post, like this was a RPO post, and you run Eric Singleton on a post route on that exact same defense, he's wide open in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yep. That corner's outside leverage.
He's gonna get behind the safety, and it's gonna be a touchdown. Strike up the band. Like
exactly.
Interesting, man. Huggy says there go my fly list while barking again. And we got Huggy, Godbody, and Ant in. Go ahead, Nick.
Hold on. I want y'all to think about how we just had a conversation about just one play when you talk about a run pass option. Like,
we don't make millions of dollars to do this.
What do you think? What do you think is going through Jackson Arnold mind? Just call it. Just call a call run. Just call a call run just to make it easy in that situation. Like
that's it. Exactly.
We sat here and talked about how many guys was in the box. We sat here and talked about how many guys was in the box. We sat here and talked about is this an odd even front? We couldn't really tell if he was shaded to the outside. Is he two gapping? Like, we sat here and talked about all this stuff, and this is going through the quarterback's mind in the middle of the play. Why the play going? It's like, just think about that, man. Just take those options away and just call a call run.
But again, we are back to making something that is simple complex. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you, man. He said, let's skip the fire and freeze already. We ain't winning out. And we got the Rooster, we got Ant coming in, we got Mr. 21. So we're gonna get them in a second. We're gonna get out of here, man. He says, I got to change Memphis icon to UAB.
Yeah. I got to do that on the next one. I'm make sure I put that on there.
Man, get on my cow. Come on, man. He said, how about the Cowboys? Go on, man. Righteously, bro. Okay. Okay. Nick, that warm feeling is in your chest. Is them 50 push-ups you gonna do live. What is he talking about, Nick? 50 push-ups doing live?
Yeah, he trying to make a bet that Mississippi State won't win 6 games and go to a bowl game.
Oh, okay. They got 2 more. They got 2 more wins to get, right?
Yeah, they play Missouri on the road. They got Georgia at home, and they got Ole Miss at home.
They got Missouri with no quarterback though.
Yeah, they do.
And it's another game they got too that should be a
Arkansas.
winnable game. Arkansas is a winnable game. So
Okay.
I mean,
they might come down to the wire, Nick. That one might.
No, I think
their 2 winnable games are on the road.
Yeah.
I mean, with Georgia's a winnable game. I mean, listen, man, Mississippi State can play with anybody, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the thing is Mississippi State just got to learn how to finish games and win. That's it. Sure. You saw that last night.
Yeah.
You saw that last night.
Yeah. Phil Petway says, "You talk about LSU got the Sonic coins knocked out of them."
That's
Wait, did y'all get a chance to watch that game?
Yeah, I watched some of it. Man.
Talking about Texas A&M LSU.
I was at work. I looked at my phone. I saw the score was 18-14.
Yeah.
Like 15 minutes later, I looked at my phone and they were down 20.
Yeah, man.
It was a murder.
Yeah, they bad. Yeah. Texas A&M came on that thing and just dog walked them in the second half.
And they didn't score, but I hate watching Texas A&M put up all these points on other teams and like,
they
put up 16 points on it.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, Auburn defense is the truth, bro.
2 touchdowns taken out the board for Texas A&M. I'm gonna say that.
Truth, bro. But because they made penalty. Were they bad?
Yeah,
calls?
it was penalties. It was
were
penalties.
they bad? Okay, were they bad calls?
I don't know.
If they were legitimate calls, then they weren't legitimate touchdowns.
You know, we don't know because refereeing is different every week.
It's optional these days. Good calls are optional these days. Ed says too high means give the ball. Phil is like, I'm still in that. Yeah, man, facts. And we're gonna get my boys in here, man. We got them waiting. We're gonna let them, chat a little bit, man. He has the option to run too. Ooh. You give the ball. Everybody's saying you give the ball, man. I think
this is why I don't like RPO football. This is why I don't like RPO football because when the safeties change post snap, it can really mess up your reads. Like it really can. If you do a good job of disguising what those safeties are doing, it can really. That's the answer to RPO. It's like make it look like too high and then drop it into cover 3.
You know when they weren't doing that? When teams weren't doing that was 2015 when he was going crazy.
That part.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when you start looking at the interceptions that we thrown, one for Jackson on, the one that Hank Brown threw, and the one that Peyton Thorne threw around the world, heard around the world, that's essentially how they did it. They disguised it pre-snap and post-snap.
So why we don't throw RPO? He says, why we don't throw RPO glance like last year? He's like, they was in cover 2 and Kid Country's not on today. The whole open up like Red Sea should have ran the ball. Yeah, it did. The corner was already in position before Jackson on let the ball go. What's up, TJ, man? Give it to 2-9 red zone. And that's why he's on the bench. Yeah. But y'all feel Hugh, but Jackson on the back at the starter. Y'all think he's gonna put him back? No, I don't. I don't know. We discussed that earlier in the show, man. Hank Brown had a short leash, so we might, man. Just say it, Coach Hugh Freeze offense and play calling is dog water. He's got to go. All right, Ant. What's up, Ant? We got Ant. We got Godbody next. We got the Rooster. We got Mr. 21. We're gonna get y'all on. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna ease on out of here, man. What you got, Ant? Talk to me, man.
Man, I want to apologize to you, DC, yesterday. I didn't mean to ruin your happiness. And, I didn't mean to bring no negativity. I'm proud of my boys yesterday. The defense got a win. The offense still look trash.
Yeah.
The special teams made a play. So, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
But as far as y'all talking about that play, I don't, in my opinion, I don't even know if it was an RPO read because it happened so quick. Like
it was an RPO.
Did he even?
It was an RPO. He made the decision pre-snap.
Yeah, he turned and fired it. Yeah.
So why not run Perry on a fade route?
The corner was 7 yards off.
Yeah, because it wasn't man coverage.
No, it wasn't, man. But I'm just saying, for a bigger body, I would have did a different play call in that situation. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even had an RPO call. I would have just said, "Hey, 22 dive." I'm telling y'all, I need to be the OC, man. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all might be mad. I would have ran the ball 60 times yesterday. I promise you. If it's working, don't go away from it. I'm not changing nothing. It's working, man.
So are you saying
that's my philosophy, man. I'm like with David Cutcliffe on it, bro. If we run the same, David Cutcliffe said, if we run the same play, if you can't stop it, he like, man, I'm gonna just keep running the same play.
But guess what? Even if you want to stop it, you gonna have to bring a safety in the box. So guess what I'm gonna do then? I'm just gonna play action you to death. I mean, it's simple things, bro, and like for them to be college coaches and really not take advantage of stuff like that, it's like, why are y'all coaching?
I'm with you, Ant. And what else you got?
Shout out to Ant, man. Shout out to Ant.
Appreciate you calling in, that man.
Man, all I'm saying is it's 2 in a row. We're gonna beat Kentucky, and just pray on the Vanderbilt game. That's all I can tell you.
We got Vanderbilt next, right?
No, we got Kentucky.
We got Kentucky.
Oh, we got Kentucky this week.
Yeah.
Hey,
but
we have a bye.
We ain't got we ain't got
no bye.
We got Kentucky, then Vandy, then a bye. Which we not gonna be able to do that game. We're not gonna be able to do the Vanderbilt game.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
There won't. I'm just right now. There will not be a locker room unless Tez and Marcus decide they want to do it, or post game show unless Tez and Marcus want to do it.
Okay.
For that week.
Okay, so we got Kentucky, and they keep asking me. That everybody's like, "Man, where's the uniform?" I said they have to win 2 in a row for me to put the uniform back on.
You
got one.
All I'm saying is,
man, if they win 2 in a row, I'm putting it back on. That was
get them Vanderbilt. Get them Vanderbilt game, man.
Putting it back on, man. Putting it back on, going into Vanderbilt, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If they beat Kentucky, bro.
I just don't want you to be disappointed. That's all.
I got to put it back on, man. You know what I'm saying? Same reason I came on yesterday. I got to do it for the people, man. I got to do it for the Auburn Addicts, man. I said if they win 2, I'm coming back on that.
The way I seen Vandy play yesterday, Vandy can win a dirty game, or Vandy can put up 40 and beat you. So, I mean, it's like which one you gonna see?
Kentucky looked pretty good too, bro.
All I'm saying, Cutter Bowley, 5 touchdowns yesterday.
Kentucky looked pretty good, man.
130 passing yards, 5 touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming, man.
But they gave up 56 though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, looking at the game against Texas at home, it was a low-scoring game. I didn't see them like exploding, like, you know what I'm saying? That, and I didn't think the game would be that high. You know what I'm saying? But what else you got, Ant? Because I'm got God Body up next. What you got, bro? Talk to me, Ant.
Hey, man, congratulations to the squad, man. We got the first one out the way. First win in the SEC.
Yes, we did.
Yes,
we did, man.
Shout out to that.
Yes, we did, man. First SEC win.
And to McPherson, you know, if he sees this, hey man, I'm glad you got your confidence back, my boy. So we gonna need you. We gonna need you.
Hey man, he could be the difference in the rest of the season, man.
We gonna need you.
Yeah, he could be the difference in the season, man.
That's it. I just called to apologize, DC. I ain't want to take your happiness away. You know what I mean? I know I came in hot. Man, listen, man, I was high yesterday. I still felt like we lost. But
a lot of people do that. You don't owe me no apology, man. And you just bring me happiness. Just call it in, man. That's you good, bro.
Word. All right, then, fellas. I'm gonna have a job, man.
Take it easy out a bit, bro. Hey, Ant. Your last truckload you delivered. What was it?
My last load went to Pennsylvania.
Okay, what was it?
Watch that 5th wheel.
Man, I ain't worried about them pulling my 5th wheel.
Just saying, watch it.
I don't even know what it was.
Huh?
Man. Hey, man,
it could have been contraband. You don't check.
It wasn't contraband. No, it wasn't contraband.
Hold on. Were you in Western or Eastern Pennsylvania?
I went to
And don't know where he went.
East
I went to
Pennsylvania.
East. I went over.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in.
So is
I
one
was kind of in the middle, but
okay. So
more
you was probably
towards
like
west and east.
So was it like Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hazelton.
Yeah,
That's
you was
what
in the
it
middle of
was.
nowhere, bro. You was in the middle of nowhere. That's
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know how many nights I have spent on I-80 in the middle of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania? Oh my God, it's just so scary and boring.
Yeah,
it could have been people,
and then he out there carrying who knows what. He don't even know what he was carrying.
I don't even. Hey man, hold on. I got my paperwork right here now.
It's too late now. It's too late.
Could have been people, man.
It's too late, Ant.
Hey,
It's too late.
listen, let me tell you something.
Could have been adolescents.
Cause I didn't listen. This is how I know it wasn't none of that. I didn't pick shit up. I mean nothing up in Laredo. Okay, I didn't go to Laredo and pick nothing up.
Yo, you not want to go to Laredo, Texas, bro. You not want to go to Laredo because he not lying, bro. He not lying,
You better
bro.
tell him. Nigga, you better tell him about Laredo.
Yeah, hilarious.
Now see, this the thing. This the thing I'm gonna tell y'all guys the truth. For y'all that don't know. If you never been to South Texas, not San Antonio, not Houston, that's not South Texas. South Texas they got a place called the Valley and Laredo.
Yep.
McAllen, Bronzeville. That's South Texas. That's right there on the border.
Be careful, Ant. Go ahead.
You better they better be careful. I got some fun to hop on the back of this truck.
Tell me, bro.
I'm not getting stopped by border. Listen, I'm not getting stopped by border patrol, dog. I'm not playing that game up.
Be careful, Ant. Be careful.
The year. I'm telling you.
Next time, man, check your manifesto so you can know what you're carrying at.
I know what I got. I know what I got on this load. Nah,
it's too late, man. We don't even know we delivered on the last load.
Man, listen, man, I'm headed to Oregon. No, I ain't caring about the last load.
Okay, what you care? Yeah, but I'm saying we could have delivered something nefarious, ain't?
You dropped off a whole family reunion.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, look, no, I got a quick story.
Doing the electric slide in the bed.
Make it quick.
So look, when I first started, I worked at the place called Prime Inc. It's a reefer company, right?
Yeah,
I heard
anybody that know about reefer, y'all know how loud the reefers is and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So they went to Laredo. Yeah, Nick, this is a Laredo store. So they went to Laredo, picked up a trailer. They went from Laredo to Oklahoma, dropped the load off, had a live load in Oklahoma, going to upstate New York. So they stopped up there at the Prime Terminal in Scranton, by Wilkes-Barre and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They checked under the trailer. This man had about a good 20 bricks up under the trailer.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
And didn't even know.
He didn't do no pre-trip. He didn't do no pre-trip.
He didn't do no pre-trip.
Not one pre-trip.
He couldn't have.
Gotta be careful out there, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I'm glad it wasn't me because I know what I would have did.
Yeah, don't tell us that.
And on that, I will holler at y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Do not incriminate yourself. Do not do that.
Yeah, man.
I know it. Have a great day.
All right, man.
Nah, I mean for real though. That year when I was out there, man.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, bro. He ain't lying about Laredo, bro. Laredo is dangerous. Eagle Pass, Texas too, because that's right on the border of Mexico. Like that's dangerous going out there. Like if you well, it's not fun. It's not fun, bro.
What you got, Roos? I mean, God Body. What's up, God Body? What you got, man?
What's going on, man? You hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
What's happening?
What's happening with y'all, man? Y'all all right today?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, my guy?
Man, pretty good.
We went through the whole saga with your last caller, man. It was a truck driving, all this other stuff, man. Look, Perry Thompson.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that game this week. Now I'm starting to look at positioning coaching.
Okay.
Perry Thompson, he still can't run a route. He still can't get open. Can't do it. He can't do it. I'll sit there and watch him the whole time. Other guy was like saying, you look at Cam. Cam just go. Everything he do is go. That's the simplest thing to do almost on the field. Can't get open in space, can't scheme these guys open. So now I'm looking at not only as your OC coordinator, even your personnel when it comes to positioning coaching, man. These guys don't know what they're doing. They're not coaching these guys up like they're supposed to. Perry is a freak of nature. But if he don't know how to use his body and you know how to use angles to get, what's the use of him being there? Yeah, he talked out for Hugh Freeze and Marcus and all that, man, but I don't believe the positioning coaching on the offense is there. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. When I was watching, because I was looking at the game plan, everybody looking at Jackson Arnold gonna wind up quarterbacking again next week. Because little buddy who stepped in, yeah, he stepped in, he done something, he managed the game, but he was faster in the run scheme of it. I didn't see nothing that made him really stand out outside of Jackson Arnold. I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna be short and brief. Hugh, today's college format is out. Hugh Freeze is outdated, bro. He's outdated.
Yep.
He's outdated. He's still back to when Gus Malzahn and him, all them brought their spread option offense to the SEC. And because SEC was pound, run game. Everybody trying to get a run game together. They bought their spread and all started doing all that scoring. That's how we got that national championship in 2010. We outscored everybody. You go back and look at that defense we had that year. We was good. We was decent. We wasn't good, and we definitely wasn't great in that defense. There was an offense with Cam Newton and them, just nobody could stop us because of that spread option with that running quarterback. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Hugh Freeze and Malzahn from the same tutelage. They're from the same tutelage. Hugh Freeze is outdated. The only way he gets to stay at Auburn, if I'm the AD, is you got to go get an OC and let them call the plays. He outdated. I'm telling you, he been out the game. He been on mediocre level. Well, lesser. I ain't gonna call the players mediocre where he was at, but lesser competition. He is outdated for the days college football in the power ranking, in the top power ranking. He's outdated. I watched him in that game there. Yeah, they started out with a couple of things, but pay attention now. As the game go on and teams adjust, he has nothing he can do about it. He don't know nothing. He ain't got nothing in the playbook to change or format. And I'm still, like I said with your guys last week, and I'm gonna get off. This is my last comment. Pay attention to these other teams, all these good teams like Bama, Georgia. When they quarterback come up under center, they come up under center. They look to the defense, see what the defense got. Those quarterbacks are changing the play on them. They not looking to the sideline every time, my guy. They're not looking to the sideline. They come in there with multiple plays. Our quarterbacks are stopping the game, slow down unless we're in that 2-minute hurry up. Our quarterbacks are stopping, look at the sideline for guidance, for whatever happened. They got to get the okay to do whatever they need to do. They're under so much scrutiny and pressure right now because Hugh Freeze getting slandered and slammed because his offensive scheme and what he's doing is outdated. Marcus, I think these guys can recruit good, but I don't think they got what it takes to coach up a player. And I'm gonna jump out, man.
All right, man. Godbody, appreciate you, man. Appreciate your insight, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time, Godbody. Rooster, what's going on, Rooster?
What's happening, gentlemen?
You, man, what's up? You the flies, brother.
Well, when you're right, DC. What can I say? First thing I want to say is, man, I'm so glad you brought back Football University, bro. When I heard I was pulling some cookies out the oven for the babies, so I wasn't looking at my phone. And when I heard you say that, bro, I got giddy like I just saw my first pair. You dig? Okay. That's one of my favorite things about the show, bro. I love it. Reminds me of the days when I could talk football like I was quoting Johnny Cash for Pimp C.
That's what's up.
But rightfully, what I called in, on this debate about Jackson Arnold and Daniels. I'm on the side that while I don't think it's all Jackson's fault, I don't even think it's, mostly his fault. The thing is, though, and the example I kind of alluded to this earlier on Up Tempo this morning, but it was just too much to type, and I don't be having the patience for all that. I don't remember how many years ago it was, but it's been longer than, I guess, probably a decade. But it was after the Dolphins. I think they went 1-15. They may have went winless, but it was just like a historically bad season. That offseason, they traded away Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas. And people were like, "Wow, how can you get rid of?" Here's the thing. Once something is so bad and you get that stench on it, no matter who you are, you got to go. And how that relates to Jackson Arnold and Daniels, No, it's not all Jackson's fault. However, he's not that caliber. And I think most of the fan base has made their mind up on him. And if we've made our mind up, the team's made their mind up. And I did see some positives from Daniels. Like he made the decisions quicker, which is a big deal at quarterback. So it's kind of going back in a sense back to when Hugh Freeze first showed up. This is when the rooster was already out on Hugh Freeze long before what we would eventually see. The way he handled Robbie Ashford. Was Peyton Thorne light years better than Robbie? No. But Robbie was already an Auburn Tiger. He already had the team. And I remember watching them games. When he would come in the game, you could tell something changed about the offense. And you got to go with Daniels, even though I don't think Hugh Freeze is going to do that. I think his own stubbornness and wanting to prove that, see, I do know what I'm doing, because it's his guy he brought in, and not just brought in, but brought in to be the starter. So I don't think we're seeing that. I think Jackson Arnold is going to be the starter. And at this point, righteously, bro, I don't really think it matters. And the reason I say that is, and I've said this several times today on different Auburn posts. I'm not a fan of the RPO. Yes, the RPO can work, but it takes a certain caliber of team to be able to run that. And right now, Auburn's offense doesn't know the difference between the rear end and a hole in the ground. You dig? It's too much. It needs to, when I say simplified, I don't mean run less plays, but it don't need to be, okay, if this happens, do this. If this happens, but watch better. No, bro. Call a single play. Because as a former offensive lineman, it would drive me crazy to have to line up and be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Because if I fire out like we're running it, then I'm going to get a flag thrown on me. But if I drop back like we're passing and then we run it, there's already going to be defenders 3 yards in the backfield. The Auburn's not, they don't need to be running this type of, crazy offensive, all these options. You need to call a single play. Yes, you can get at the line. You can audible like that was great pointing out that play with the 2 eye safeties and all that. Yeah, if you see something like that, you audible it out, but you got one play to run. Everybody knows what they're doing. Run the play, for better or for worse. Because I don't foresee how it could be that much worse. And DC, to answer your question, excuse me, what can Hugh Freeze do? And I'm not saying this as a joke. I know everybody's going to think I am. There's nothing he can do. Literally nothing he can do. And here's why. If he changes, it can't go good for him either way. If he changes it and suddenly Auburn wins out, then it's like, well, bro, where's this been all year? You mean to tell us instead of being 6-6, we could be 10-2, 9-3, maybe 11-1? Who knows? Maybe undefeated. Why didn't you? So that's not going to help him. And then if he sticks with it and keeps butting his head against the wall, it's obviously not going to work out good. So there is nothing he can do to win this fan base back. Because in my opinion, and this is what I mean, I can't believe y'all didn't understand what I said earlier in the comments about smacking your teeth. Y'all don't know what that means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
That's what I meant when I say, he don't make me smack my teeth. Y'all was acting like I was talking Latin or something. But it's all fool's gold no matter what he does. Mm-hmm. Because we're talking about a man that basically refused to use one of, if not the best running backs in the SEC, just would not use him properly. And in a game where he's running through brick walls, openly tells reporters, well, I had to fight my instincts to be Hubert, basically. So anything he does that changes, if and it works, he's going to change, he's going to come back. You just know he is. And so there's nothing. It's lost, bro. He's got to go. And I know it's easy for everybody to say, oh, you Auburn fans, this, that, and the third. No, bro, we're talking about year 3, and we're all seeing the same thing. So old dogs don't learn new tricks, you dig? And it alludes back to something I said a couple weeks ago. When you're a coach and you got your fire and you got your momentum, when you walk away from that for any reason, when you come back, it's never the same. Like I've seen a couple Auburn fans clamoring for Urban Meyer. Got to be more careful. I'm gonna censor that one so I don't get you in trouble, DC. This ain't Twitter. No, he don't need to come nowhere near Auburn. Because I mean, let's be honest, and I'm not trying to kick somebody when they down. Well, we've all seen the documentaries that come out since about that Florida team. You're not going to tell me that he wasn't aware of some of these red flags, but like we've all said, winning is what matters, so they were overlooked. And I got to be honest with you. I don't care if Auburn wins the national title. If 10 years later we got to watch a Netflix documentary and everybody's like, damn, bro, that looked like Gridiron Gang. I don't want that on the plains. I just don't. So, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But
why you gotta be in jail? Why you gonna be in jail?
Well, I mean, bro, you saw some of them players. You had the two extremes. You had the choir boy, and then you had the chain gang. It was what it was, bro. I didn't recruit them. You did, but I don't want that on the plains. And but real talk, we can't go get a coach that used to be something because the game is too different now. And also, you bring somebody like Urban Meyer in, and he kicks one of the players in the groin while they stretch, and I fully endorse that player to beat him to within an inch of his life with their helmet.
Whoa.
Like, I'm all for tough love and things like that, but that ain't tough love, bro. That's just straight up bullying and assault. And where I come from, you wind up on the evening news for doing stuff like that. So we can't go too far in the extreme, but it does need to be somebody that is, like I seen earlier, and I wish I could remember the player, but it's Jordan Travis and another former FSU player. They got a podcast now, and they brought in a basketball player from UNC. And it was back when UNC was, still pretty good. And Florida State at home blew them out by like 30 points. When they got back to Chapel Hill, he said the coach took them to the basketball court, put a chair at center court, and opened up a newspaper and said, "We're gonna run till I get tired." That's the mentality and the attitude. That's why Bama was so good when Saban was there. Players were, and I don't want to use the word fear, but I guess that's the only thing I can come up with. People were too afraid to put themselves in that position. We watched Saban after a win chew a player out on the field because he was talking noise. And his exact words, "We don't do that, S. We don't do that." It's the same concept. Hugh Freeze has told us that he's coddled the offense. As many mistakes as the offensive line has made, they ain't nobody pushing boards. They ain't nobody running gassers. They're not afraid that, hey, if we screw up, we're going to pay the price. And I'm starting to wonder how much the divide between the offense and defense is, because the defense is, like you said, DC, it's the truth. Auburn, the defense has played good enough. If Auburn had just a competent B+ offense, we're probably sitting here undefeated right now. Real talk. So there's nothing he can do, bro. It's absolutely nothing. And if all these things that we think are true, if he pulled a 180 on these players, they're not trying to hear that. They're like, bro, I remember just 2 weeks ago, I remember what happened there. So it's too far gone. There is nothing he can do. I also don't think he needs to win back the fan base, because we're not the ones cutting the check, and he clearly has favor with the right people. It just is what it is. So I'm sitting here in a position that I don't feel good about Kentucky at all. I'm not going to feel good about any Auburn game until there's zeros on the clock, and then I'll feel good. And I noticed this morning on Up Tempo, there's people all across Auburn Nation like, well, can't y'all just be happy for a win? Because we barely beat a defense that got stats like a 7U team or even worse, a 40U team. That shouldn't have come down to, and shout out to AMAC. That's what I'm calling him now. I'm so glad that he got his confidence back, man. And most people don't understand it. Them intestine problems, bro. Like I got diverticulitis, and people smirk at stuff like that. I cannot tell you the pain that it causes, and it cripples you to the ground, bro. So anything to do with your intestines, that's a big deal. So I'm proud of my man, and we definitely won the game because of defense and him and special teams. But that's not going to win them all, and that's definitely not going to win enough to get you past anything the Who Gives a Flip Bowl. You dig? And it's certainly not going to get you into the playoffs. But there's nothing he can do, bro, because his scheme, I don't even know if you can call it a scheme at this point in the game. It's just like, he is definitely the worst coach in the history of Auburn football, and it may have put him at the worst in the history of college football.
Good Lord.
And the reason I say that is because it's blowing my mind that there's all these people talking about the players are supporting. There is absolutely no way that any offensive players that have, even if it's just a poodle, if they got any dog in them, you hear me? There's no way they can be on this guy's side. Now, I know you got to play the political game and you can't just say what you want. Like, F this guy, I want him fired, because you're probably getting kicked off the team. But we talked about it with, now I can't think of his name. The team captain that just got dismissed from Auburn. I can't think of his name. Yes. I guarantee you, bro, he tried to blame him for that fumble on the goal line, and my man cut a promo on him. You're not getting a senior captain dismissed off the team this late in the game, and you don't see his mugshot pop up in the newspaper, and the rest of the team is coming out supporting him. That's not how that works. Hugh Freeze is definitely somebody. He half a broad, cuz you can't say nothing to him to point out his deficiencies, because he gonna get his panties in a twist, and unfortunately, he holds the keys to the kingdom. And I wonder if that has a lot to do with how players are playing, because that catch that Cam Coleman made, bro, that was top 10 highlights. That was incredible. He didn't just start doing that. He didn't just figure out how to do that, bro. That's been there the whole time. So there's nothing he can do, man. And obviously he never getting the rooster back on his side ever. I don't care if he wins out, goes undefeated next year and wins the national championship.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I say what I said, cuz.
Wait a minute, man. You saying if this man win out this year and go undefeated next year and win the national championship, you ain't in this corner?
No, sir. Absolutely not. Because I guarantee you every one of them victories will be 19-15, and the defense had to have 12 sacks and 4 interceptions, and AMAC had to kick 26 field goals. You dig? No. And like everybody keeps saying, hey, just make him a CEO. Have y'all ever met a big time CEO before? They are not people that get told what to do. And any time that they quote let others take over, they're still controlling it behind the scenes. And at any time, they're going to say, nope, we're not doing that. So there's nothing that can be done. And that man is still on the sidelines coaching Auburn, and it be anything positive, bro. Because there's been too many people say Auburn won yesterday, and we're talking like they lost. Because if you really look at it, they lost that game. The defense plays any less. I mean, how many times you going to get 3 interceptions? I can't remember how many sacks they got. You're not going to get that in every game, bro. You're just not. And let's also not forget that they were doing it against what is supposed to be the worst team in the conference with a retread head coach that's an interim right now. So that's you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the inept bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's anything else, I bet you Pittman probably wins that game. I've even seen where certain Arkansas fans are like, well, if Pittman was there, we only lose that one by about 3, maybe 7. And they're probably right.
Yup.
You dig? Because if I dare say that Petrino, him and Hugh Freeze for goofy faceness, they neck and neck, bro. It's by a nose. And so it's hard to get fired up. You dig? It's like, you won the boxing match, but dude only had one arm and no feet. So it's hard to get fired up about that. And of course, like I said earlier, if Auburn's winning, it may shave some years off of our life and run some people's therapy bill up. Mm-hmm. But a win is a win. And as we've established before, DC, the ugly girl is sometimes the best one to take home. Mm-hmm. So, but I would prefer to take at least the step up and take the homely girl to the house. It ain't always got to be the ugly girl, but it just is what it is, bro. He has punched his ticket. And also, as it was alluded to, I think it was Ant, maybe Ed, what Hugh Freeze said a couple weeks ago in the press conference is a slap into the face of all the people above him. So I dare say that there's some people back there cutting checks that's kind of side-eyeing him right now and being like, bro, you biting the hand that's feeding you. Because anywhere else, he'd have been gone. Gone.
Yeah.
So,
and, 21, what you got? Mr. 21 here. What you got on that, Mr. 21?
Got me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
What you got, Mr. 21?
What's up, y'all?
What up, 21?
First, Mr. 21. First, Mr.
Up,
21. I want to answer this because Jay Flowers said, man, he said, Huggy, if we go undefeated, I don't care how, I'm getting Freeze t-shirts. He said, so Mr. 21, if we go undefeated, you know what I'm saying, you with Freeze. You can go undefeated and win a championship.
You said, would I be on this side if they win a championship?
Yeah.
I mean, we on the team still, so.
Okay. All right, go ahead. So what you think about Huggy's comment, Mr. 21?
About Huggy's comment?
Yeah. Is there anything Hugh Freeze can do to redeem himself?
Oh, yeah.
He ain't paying no mind to me, bro.
What he can do is he needs to be real.
Go home.
Wow, Taz, go home. That's a little strong.
Go home.
What he needs to do, at least in my opinion, he needs to be real himself. And it's either, dude, you're either going to stick around and coach and try to be the CEO and let go, or you're going to be done. It's one of the two, because it seems like you're tired and you don't want to coach anymore. That's just how I see it. I'm almost done talking about that dude, but
okay. What else you got on? Tell us why.
At least from the game, I was listening to what everybody was saying. The other gentleman who said something earlier about the routes being ran and stuff like that. We can't run over routes. We can barely run mesh because we don't have time to block it. Pretty much the gist of this season with his offense, he can't run his scheme because he can't block it. So what else is he going to do? If you can't run, we ran that one over route in the Baylor game and haven't seen it since. Why? Because we can't block it. That's why you see all these stick routes, curl routes, stop routes, these three-step drop routes. That's all we can run. Can't run anything else because you can't block it. The second we went back on that drop back, what happened? The defense ran a stunt sack. I was like, see, still can't pick it up. After 7-8 games, still can't pick up a simple stunt. So this offense is compromised. Nick said earlier today that he didn't see any difference between Jackson Arnold and Daniels in this game. I agree, but I wouldn't expect to see anything different when you're able to run through the C and D gap all game between the 20s. Mm-hmm. I mean, you go back and watch that game. We were running C and D gap all game. Now, the one thing he did do was stop running them jet sweeps because you didn't have the footing. But in this game, this is pretty much what the offense you're going to see moving forward, probably. We're going to be the Baltimore Ravens of the 2001. Hey, man, we got this great defense. Can you score 23 points, man, please? Just please.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're going to be running – Daniels didn't have to really do anything in the second half because we were just running between the C and the D gap. And we were getting – thankfully, we were getting those turnovers. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't think you will see him do anything. It's probably until the Vanderbilt game when we're going to get forced to do something. I think you're going to see this offense again in the Kentucky game. Now, we may not score as much or get the ball as much because the defense may not be able to get all these turnovers. But this is generally what you're going to see because his offense is compromised because he can't run his offense because you don't have the line. Number two, you have a quarterback back there with Jackson Daniel. You know this is not working. Take some load off of him. Why does he have to get the play? Call the play in the huddle. Get to the line. Read the defense. Change the protections. Let the offensive line change the protections. Take that off his plate so he can at least stare at the defense and know what he's going to do. Help him out. This whole game, they worked well because, like I said, they ran between the 20s. But then when they got down to the red zone, hot dog water. Garbage. Not even the garbage. It was garbage juice. So I'm going to ask Nick. I can ask y'all. Anybody can answer. As soon as we get inside the 20, what do you think our first play is going to be?
Oh, straight. It's a first down. It's a first down pass.
Yeah,
like a hit for some reason.
It's straight. It's something that sticks. It's something that's going to be 10-8, not 12-10.
Yeah, it's either sticks. And you know that it's either sticks or fade. It's going to be our first down call.
Yep, absolutely.
The second down call is going to be a run, and the third down call is going to be something a run or whatever. It don't really matter what it is, but
because you already at 30-10, so it don't.
Yeah, it's going to be If they don't pass 3 downs, they're going to pass, then they're going to run, and then you got to pass on third. So.
And we know that sitting over here watching the games, we know that. You know, Kentucky and everybody else knows that the first play is going to be, it's going to be that. It's going to be that. That's why I said on the other show, you need some type of I formation, some kind of misdirection, hard play action on that 4th and 1 call. On that 4th and 1 call, we actually got into that 3 tight end. I think we had we had 2 offensive linemen in, one in the tight end and one in the backfield. Why can't you get on that in the goal line, run it a couple of times, and then fake out of it? Because we've been running the ball all game. Play action is going to work. But, he wants to do it his way. Like all this, like I said earlier, Jackson Arnold was in a Georgia Tech type of offense where you could be under center, run, pound the football, boot action. You can run the option out of it. You can do all this type of stuff. He would be great at it because he's that quick decision. He doesn't need to be sitting back in the pocket, trying to sit back here trying to read. So, and then once again, Hugh Freeze again, dude, like, man, it's 35. We got the ball in the red zone, and we get a delay of game because you can't get the play in. Dude, stuff. This is stuff that just makes me just like, man, I can't support him hardly anymore, man, because he be doing stuff like that. Man, just get the play in, call something. It's 3rd and 5, man. Just run the ball. Either you're gonna run the ball on 3rd down and then go for it on 4th down, or you're just gonna try to pass and then kick the field goal. It's not hard. Make it out of what you want to do. So
I got
I just want everybody to come to grips. That offense that you seen, you're gonna see it again in Kentucky.
Yep.
It don't matter what the quarterback is. This is what our offense needs to be, because you cannot run this other stuff that he wants to do because you don't have the quarterback, you don't have the line, you don't have enough time to get the receivers down the field. Don't even try it because it's just going to cause you more problems trying to move the football. So,
yes, sir.
So yeah, I think that's all I got, guys. All
right, Huggy. Anything else, bro? We about to jump out of here, man.
Let me make something clear about the undefeated championship. Everybody say, "Oh no, Huggy, you wrong. We on the side." Let me counter and ask y'all a counter question. How confident, just based off everything you've seen in the past 2 and 3/4 seasons, how confident are you if Hugh Freeze is on the sideline next year that Auburn's going to win 8 games? That's
sideline doing. Is he holding a play card?
That's
he is, bro.
Magic question.
That's another thing we all need to come to grips with. If he is there, he is going to have his hand in the cookie jar, bro. He just is.
I think the only way that he can do. I think the only way you can do that is. I don't know if you can do this. You probably can because they do this in NBA contracts. If he does go that way, that stuff has to be in his contract where he cannot mess with the offensive coordinator. He can make recommendations and he make calls on going for 3rd and 4th down, but he cannot have anything to do with play calling. That needs to be in his contract, and they also need to have a administrator that's assigned to the offensive coordinator during practice, and then he also needs somebody on the headset during games to make sure that he's not tampering. That's how far they need to go if he wants to coach, in my opinion.
There's no way to legally enforce it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's that he'll find a way around that. I guarantee you.
Well, it's either that in his contract. If he violates it, then he's out. Period. That's how I would do it. Once you violate the contract, you're out. We're not even paying you no buyout, nothing. And if you don't want to do that, see you later.
Yeah,
it was in Derek Nix's contract that the only way he could leave Ole Miss is if he was leaving to be a primary play caller. It's in Derek Nix's contract that he is the primary play caller at Auburn, and he ain't called a play since his first A-Day game.
Damn. That's what I mean. If Hugh Freeze has on an Auburn visor and he has any say about Auburn football, he is going to make sure he's where the buck stops. And this may sound like I'm defending him, but I am in no way defending him. That's going to set a very bad precedent for any other coach. Be like, bro, I'm going to have somebody shadowing me, telling me how to run my team. That's what I mean. There is no positive way to work around him. He's got to go, bro. He's got to go. And I agree. This is the offense we're going to see. I mean, and there's also a lot of other things that, like, look at Georgia. Georgia don't look like, anybody in the first half, and all of a sudden they come out in the second half because they're making adjustments. And he can't adjust. I don't know if he could adjust the weather vane if the wind wasn't blowing. You hear me? So that's what I mean by because if he wins out, it's not like Auburn's going to the playoffs. It's not like, and then let's say Auburn, we pulled out a couple of them games that, maybe there were some questionable calls. There's a thing in football, and I think this is what we was talking about Mississippi State's going through. There's levels to this that you have to go through before you get to the top level of, okay, we're ready to be world beaters. And that's what we're seeing Mississippi State go through. They're having to shake off some things and learn. And Auburn is in that position. Auburn doesn't know how to make adjustments anymore. They don't know how to gut out a win, if that makes any sense. And like I said, we cannot reasonably expect the defense to be coming up with 3 and 4 interceptions, just 3 or 4 turnovers, 6, 7. You can't reasonably expect the defense to keep that pace when the offense is going 3 and out most of their drives. It's just not going to work that way because they're playing too physical. And if you really watch, like I've said before, I watch body language. There was after a play where Champ Anthony was telling everybody on the offense, I mean, he was jawing at them. But you don't see stuff like that, on the offense. That's just not. It's almost like two different mentalities are going on, and pretty much that's what it is. But that's what I mean. Anything positive we see is going to be in spite of him, and I think he's going to take it personal that he's not the one that you can say, hey, this is because you put this together. This is because I guarantee you, if you could be around him and DJ Durkin behind closed doors, you could cut the tension with a butter knife. Guarantee you. Because I don't care what Hugh Freeze says. This is another thing. I know he's lying through his goofy face. There is no way that he doesn't hear what all of Auburn Nation is saying. There's no way. He can say he don't hear it. No, he's lying. He knows exactly what's being said, and that's something that is very telling. If we're saying stuff, somebody above him with authority has said, hey, bro, like, they said didn't even talk to him. You can say more by saying nothing sometimes. So he's got to know. But then when you see how he acts, you would think Auburn right now is sitting there with, maybe one loss and we're fixing to run through, but the math ain't mathing, bro. And at the end of the day, ipso facto, bro, he's got to go. And on that note, I'm going to go in here and play with the babies with some wrestlers. Y'all stay super fly.
I got you, man. Hey, man, we about to get out of here, man. Auburn Dad for Life came through, man. He was like, hey, we just need to win, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you, Auburn Dad for Life. And they got a Robbie Ashford conversation going on for the ages.
Yeah,
hey, everybody need to chill on Robbie. Everybody need to chill out on Robbie, because if you go look at where's he at now, Wake Forest, I bet you we'd take how he's playing over either quarterback we got right now.
Yeah,
So
I think it'll still be the same though. You know what I'm saying? With the
well,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah,
it's not the player, it's the offense.
Breaking news.
Like I
Breaking
said,
news.
What's breaking news? Breaking news. Go ahead.
Breaking news. LSU has called a team meeting to announce that Brian Kelly has been fired as the head coach.
He's a bum. He's a bum.
Yeah, that's terrible. That means Auburn's going to fire Hugh Freeze next week and hire him.
Yeah, I asked that in the chat, man, because these cats ain't playing, man. But see, too, man, it's like, and we're about to get off, man, because we've been on forever. But by waiting, it's like, bro, you getting behind Florida, you getting behind Penn State, you getting behind LSU, man.
Yep.
It's like, bro, you know, so maybe Auburn is not even looking to fire him. Someone asks, what does Hugh Freeze need to do? I mean, if I had to make a suggestion, I would just be like, man, just hire an offensive coordinator. So, man, you can take it out of your hands and just do the CEO stuff, recruit, glad hand the kids, the babies, you know what I'm saying? Do your weekly uplifting things you do to uplift the players and, do that type of thing. That would be my suggestion, man. Take all that stuff off your plate, put it on OC, and then you could do like Tuberville, man. Just keep firing them. You know what I'm saying? keep firing them, man. Like Gus, just go to the next one, man.
Is compromised, man. You can't make adjustments because your offense is, once you come out and script the drive, they make adjustments.
Yeah,
no, that's
sure.
what you do.
And I agree with that, man. That's what I say. And just take that off your plate. You will have a longer tenure just hiring offensive coordinators, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you can just fire him and say it's his fault, and then fire him, and you will get it off your plate, Hugh. You know
don't you want the offensive and defensive coordinator to go out there and practice and handle their business while you at the golf course chilling? Like, come on,
exactly, man. Exactly. Enough. Fire Freeze says, man, I'm just listening to what is so obviously true. It's time for Freeze to go. And with that said, folks, Lord have mercy, man. Here go the troller that be in every chat, man. Tennis
girl.
Man, I was just about to say tennis girl, bro. DC, you better be glad that I have way too much respect for you, because that one, bro, I've got like 12 rants in the chamber on her. It's a good thing I'm not a moderator, because I'd have done had her blocked, but I got too much respect for you, DC. That's real talk, bro. Yeah. She done demanded to speak to some managers multiple times in her lifetime. You dig?
Yeah, we give Tennis Girl too much airtime. Tennis Girl, an Alabama fan, man. But
well, she needs to thank Florida State for smacking him upside the head and getting their season jump started. Because I went and checked, they ain't changed that loss. You dig? And on that note, the Rooster out of here, baby.
Yes, sir. We about to get out of here, man. And enough. Fire Hugh Freeze, man. Salute to you, man. Yeah, we need to score TDs. And, man, for Nick Frazier, tell him where to find you, and we're going to get out of here, man.
Water Cooler Talk Sports, man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we hear live call-in shows, man. And then, of course, on Saturdays, we do the locker room. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all so much, man, for rocking with us, man. Thank y'all so much. We're on our way to 900 subs, so please help us get there, man. We appreciate you.
That's what's up. Bubba
and the Old Man on YouTube and Twitter.
That's what's up, man. And I am DC Wolf. You can find me on all platforms at Auburn_Addicts and on YouTube, Auburn Addicts TV. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and subscribe to my homies, man. They cooking. Till then, War Eagle, we will see you